welcome back. We have our two finalists in our Hey Can You Cook All-Stars really sweating it out in the back, not just because they've been cooking for for half an hour, but because Chef Scott Conant is tasting their food and deciding which one of them is going home with $50,000. In the meantime, I'm out here making up my touchdown chili. It's a touchdown because it involves two different types of dry peppers and a fresh chili pepper. A Fresno or jalapeno pepper went into the chili with the ground beef, with the Mexican chorizo, with the onions, and with the garlic, and our spice blend. And we have reconstituted ancho and guajillo chilies going into our food processor along with the reduced beef stock so that all of the stock will taste like the marriage of those two chilies. I'm gonna puree this. When it purees and is nice and smooth, we'll add it down into our chili pot. First, I'm going to deglaze our chili pot with a bottle of beer. My husband likes Negra Modelo, so that's the one I use. That gives a nice tang to the background of the flavor, nice depth of flavor. Scrape up all those good bits from the bottom of the chili pot. Now, I usually let the beer cook out until it almost evaporates, and then I continue on. But for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and add in some Worcestershire sauce, a few tablespoons. You know, cooking is all about balance. So to balance the spiciness of the chili and the ground chili peppers, I'm going to add just a hint of honey, just a tiny drizzle. And then you throw in all of your puree. And then as a thickening agent, I throw in some masa or cornmeal, a few tablespoons, and that helps give a nice weight to the chili when it's done. A lot of depth, and you know, it's nice and thick and it stays together really, really well. Now, if you have quick cooking polenta in the pantry, cornmeal of any kind, or masa, you know, if you're making at home your own tortillas, you probably have masa in your pantry. Any of those work. Even some finely crumbled up or ground up tortilla chips. It's just a nice thickening agent. You throw that down in there and you reduce the heat to low and just let this bubble away gently, gently on the stovetop until it thickens up to this state here. I know. Once it's nice and thick, you're ready to serve it up. If it goes a little bit too far, of course, the obvious, just add in a little bit of water or an extra splash of stock. Okay, so when you go to top it, and this is really fun to entertain with, too, because it's sort of interactive. You could put out a toppings bar, make a couple of different types of chili, and invite over a huge gang. For this particular chili, I like to do some toasted pumpkin seeds, or pepitas, a little bit of chopped onion, red or white, a little bit of shredded manchego cheese, a few leaves of cilantro, some pickled sliced jalapeno peppers, a few crushed tortillas alongside for mixing in while you're eating. And then I douse everybody with a little brightness of lime juice. And all my Texas friends especially appreciate a little dollop of sour cream off to the side to cool on down. So there you go, people. If that's not a touchdown, I don't know what one is. Up next, the moment of truth. Our Hey Can You Cook All-Stars. Well, one winner's going home with 50 grand. On Monday,
Giada De Laurentiis, Tom Colicchio, the one, the only fan ever.
Turkey Day is coming fast. Are you starting to feel the heat? Are they good?
And they're hot. And they're real hot. And they're so hot I can't talk.
Relax. The food legends are in the house, and they've got what you need to master the meal.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we're reaching.
I just want the crust. I don't want the wet side.
They're sharing family recipes. Wow, does it smell good in here.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is my mom's dressing.
Folding in some Thanksgiving traditions.
And the cream. And a ton of sugar. It's nice and hearty, but that's what Thanksgiving's about.
And adding a pinch of common sense. Top tip for Thanksgiving.
Don't stress.
By the time they get to Thanksgiving at 4 o'clock, probably have had a little bit of wine.
That's Monday.